For cheap, safe, and reliable coin service, head on over to FIFACoinZone.com and make sure to use Dirty at checkout. Get you that good extra discount. And wait, do you need games? Do you need codes? G2A has the total hookup. Dirty will also get you that extra discount. What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is D Mike, and today we've got Air Japes, and don't mind the girly chairs. We're actually in Jesse's office. We actually didn't ask, so you're gonna find out that we used your office. Today we're going to talk about FIFA 17 because Japes had the honor of playing versus PSG players, right?
I got games with like Castro, Chuboy, a couple other USA guys at the PSG event.
You guys may have seen this on Twitter, Instagram. It's a video that went up on Castro's channel. And I wanted to ask Japes, because I really respect your opinion in terms of the gameplay side of FIFA. I think that we view things often on the same page. And you guys that watch my channel, of course, you've been around for the good gameplay. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk graphics briefly, and then we're going straight into gameplay, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you can talk about, what you can't talk about.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Let's go.
First impressions on Frostbite is the graphics are unbelievable. I was talking to you about this earlier, like, if you were to take probably your parents, maybe, I don't know, maybe an older sibling or something, and if you took away all the FIFA, like, player indicators, that sort of stuff, and they were standing behind you watching, they might get confused whether it was a real game on TV or it was like the game itself. So that says a lot for what's going on with the graphics. The player faces, you can throw them up right here. Like, have you seen the United ones that they released today? They are pretty darn crazy. Frostbite's awesome as far as that, and like in game it feels smooth. It feels good if you've got the TV to back it up. Because I got to play a few games on, there were a couple different TVs, one of them much better, one of them not so good, and like the difference on there was definitely noticeable as well.
So if you got a 4K TV, a 1080p, if you're on something that's not HD, it's just never gonna look good.
Get an HD TV.
Yeah, please, if you need to have an HD TV.
It's 2016, man.
I heard Japes is doing a giveaway on his 365 of a HD TV for people if you're really behind on the times.
Right.
Are slide tackles back to being normal, or are we dealing with the double slide?
I only like played with slide tackles a little bit. They felt really good, but not like, you didn't have the torpedo slides.
You would never fail if you slid into some DMs via FIFA slide tackles in this year's installment. Better?
It's better, but like you need more time with that. That's something that like even on 16 you didn't realize, people didn't realize how broken slide tackles were until like halfway through.
Oh, I think in a month people were like, this is getting ridiculous.
I'm like giving credit to the average guy.
Well, and they had so many patches in FIFA 16.
Yes. You get the beta invite?
No.
Got that Ultimate Team beta coming.
He's connected over there. He's been rubbing the right shoulders is what I heard. With defending, is the contain button and the usual just positioning always on point, and the tackles, is that going to be something that we should expect next year?
Defending felt a little bit harder.
That's good. More manual defending increases a skill gap, always. FIFA titles are going to be more fun if the benefit of the doubt goes to the attacking player.
I will say though, with attacking, passes seemed a lot more accurate. So it felt more like you could play the way you wanted to, like play the way your favorite team plays on like a Saturday or Sunday, and try to mimic that style. Even if it's like a tiki-taka short passing, you should be able to do that. That said, counterattacks were real. Like, they got real. And there's a thing where the goalkeepers can do this to set off a counter. They could do the long throw before, but now they can do like a driven throw.
Yeah, I saw that as a new feature.
Like, it's pretty strong.
Can any goalkeeper do the driven throw, or is it only if you have the long throw and then you can combine it with the driven throw?
So it was a PSG event, so I think I had Trap in goal, and Trap can do it.
I don't want to be misquoted, but I don't think Trap has the long throw feature in FIFA 16. So according to Japes, we have a reduced hospital EA ball, which is good. I know they have new features with through balls.
Yeah.
You got the over the top, and then you have like more of a shaped through ball on the ground.
Yeah, you've got like a drift, like you can use right bumper Y now to play a through ball as well, and it'll like shoot through and then like slow down towards the end. It was pretty cool.
And the majority of new features in FIFA installments, from my experience, tend to be overpowered.
They tend to be a little bit broken, so get used to using that right bumper now.
Yeah, if you're not using a driven pass in FIFA 16, you missed out. In general, it sounds like passing is improved, graphics, big improvement.
Big improvement.
So let's talk a little bit about scoring goals and attacking. How's our finishing looking? We now have the low finish as an option. So, you have like a slotted finesse shot or something like that. It's a different type of finesse shot, a ground finesse shot.
I wasn't trying to like force that feature.
Okay.
but finishing as a whole is really, really good. Also, the keeper animations are totally different. The keeper animations feel a lot better this year, like a lot more realistic, whereas like they'll get their hand to it, but rather than, sometimes if it's like a hard enough shot, rather than punch it, it'll just like hit their fingertips and go on into the goal. I mean, to me, that's pretty realistic. If it's a strong enough shot and they can't quite get there.
I don't think there's anything we can do about goalkeepers. You can't please people in that facet of FIFA.
Yeah, but that's because everybody's a flawless defender and their keeper should save everything.
So in the trailer, we saw a lot of crossbody.
Yeah.
And right now, it's all about the near post. Were
Okay.
you experimenting a little
Crossbody,
bit?
I liked crossbody.
Look good,
I
back
liked it
into
a lot.
action.
Yeah.
FIFA 15 style?
Not to that extent, but you have like new animations for like the way your players shoot. So it opens up like a wider variety of shot types, which is really good. I mean, that's like a big time improvement because, I mean, it just makes it essentially more realistic. I don't know what stats they're using to judge whether or not a player can pull those things off.
Set pieces have definitely been revamped. Everything I've seen on set pieces looks different.
So good. This is like totally revamped. Corners feel amazing. Like super, super good. Like the little like tracker goes all around the box and you can like sort of move it. I think it's based on your player's free kick ability or like the accuracy, and you try to like stop it back, but then you're using cross, and based on how hard or like how long you hold it is based on like how driven it is.
Okay.
Which is really, really cool. Free kicks, I only got to take a few of them, but they're like, I mean, they're just a lot cooler. You just have a lot more options.
We've never been able to score Trivela-based free kick, so I'm excited. That's one of the first things I will try to do, especially if we could do it in the arena as practice. What you got?
I hope so. I was gonna say, penalties, don't get mad if you like miss at least your first 5 penalties.
Oh, that hard on the approach play?
I mean, they're just totally different getting used to.
It's how you approach it too, right? Like
I mean,
the speed that you're walking, the angle that you go with.
There's like all sorts of things that come into play. It's just gonna take a lot to get used to. Just don't get mad if you miss a bunch of penalties to begin with.
For me and for you, skill moves are important. It's part of the reason that keeps me playing the game throughout the year. It keeps my longevity right. I like to learn new skills. We have the shielding feature that's now different because you can kind of back in like you're playing basketball. I want to hear about that, and I also want to hear about general skilling. Are we ever going to see the return of the body feint?
The no-touch dribbling.
Yeah.
A lot, like, not nearly as good. You're like, if you hold no touch too long, the player just like lets the ball like roll out in front of them. Skill moves are crisp. And the like strength is definitely something like with what you're talking about posting up. Like Cavani was kind of a monster because he could just like shield anyone.
I put that in a video that Cavani, with their new features and what they're promoting, and whatever EA's promoting, trust, that's going to be good. They got to make sure that those features are good. That he has the potential stat-wise.
He was good. You look at the ratings. I think he was like 85 rated or something in the build that I played. But that obviously, I mean, they can change those up to 2 weeks.
What was the highest rated player on PSG squad?
I mean, there's a player that's no longer on PSG squad.
So maybe for FIFA 17 we see an 89, but at Manchester United.
But in the United jersey, United fans, how hyped are you right now?
Yeah, no kidding.
They technically took Mkhitaryan had the highest overall rating in the Bundesliga. Yeah. Pogba the highest overall in Serie A, and Ibra the highest overall in France, and they just brought all 3 of them in.
Yeah, you wanted a stat line. There you go.
When you skill properly, you truly feel like you beat the defender. When you skill properly, you truly feel like you beat the defender.
When you skill properly, you truly feel like you beat the defender.
That's what I want. Last area that I want to touch on before you run to your flight. I know you got to get out of here. Yeah. One more question. Talk to us about tactics, formations.
Yeah.
What did Japes notice?
So midfield heavy formations felt a lot better for my play style.
Yeah, same with me because I like the extra passes.
With that said, with like the keeper throws and some of the, like if you give up possession cheaply in the midfield, formations with like the 4-3-3 and stuff that you can counter quick, also really good. But I 4-2-3-1 this year felt really good.
Thumbs up to that.
It should be one of the top like 2 or 3 formations.
Well, if you have very nice intangibles with your build-up, you like the quick pass and move style, this formation should always be great for you winning matches because defensively, it's a defensive formation. You have 2 CDMs.
I mean, you're looking to control play.
Yes. If you're someone who controls play, what's the Drake song? Controller?
You can sing it for us.
We're going to leave off on that note. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up. I'm going to leave links to Japes' channel down below in the description. Please go check it out. He's been doing something that's a little bit different in the FIFA community. And you guys always get on him for consistency. He's consistent.
I got 1 month straight in my books.
1 month straight of uploads.
Feels
He's
good.
consistent. He's back. All right, and it's kind of a mix of vlogs and FIFA content, which I think is cool. I haven't seen it done before, so you got something that you're in there before anybody else. I have a lot more coming soon. Peace.
Peace.